golf?
This is a bad idea.
What? I know how to golf.
Oh, really?
We're about to find out. Oh my gosh!
I know how to golf.
This guy's really must be an avid golfer.
Top tier athlete.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, skates and boards.
Here he goes. It's hitting it the wrong way. I'm gonna have to go get it. Oh!
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
sat around, got barreled all day. Then I was tripping on this morning. I was like, oh, it'll be fun. And I literally in 20 minutes was just like, I just had a whole session.
Oh, that's what happened to us.
Beep the horn, Evan. Beep the horn.
Pizza. Better Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh, he's riding the pretty yellow one?
Yeah, man.
That thing's sick.
What is this?
Sick. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows?
I don't even know. Yeah.
It's called a
I
sting.
definitely don't know.
right there.
Bro.
So yeah, we're gonna start over there.
Am I gonna be able to ride this?
Come on down. Probably not.
The Sting?
The Sting Duo.
Bumblebee.
The Bumblebee. The Sting.
The
Bumblebee.
Sting.
That's the set of Chippo ride.
This is what Chippo does his airs on?
He did airs on it.
Really? He rode this?
He rides a board just like that. He rode like he had a full video part on a board.
All right, we're gonna try and go get barreled on the Sting. Nice. That's pretty much life, right? Just knocking stuff over. Desk is a mess. It's funny, I feel like a lot of times I clean it up to shoot this stuff, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that because that's not real life. It is nice to, like, you know, organize it and for things to look good when I film and whatnot, but I think this is more proper to how life's been for the last year. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that little action edit. I was really stoked to just film there for a few weeks and not worry about making each session a vlog, although, like, most of those days could have ended up being like a nice, you know, single video of all the clips from me and my friends those days and my son. But, you know, last fall was kind of a lot on me. I had a lot going on, and I just hit a point where I was like, you know, I gotta focus on me, my family, and kind of trying to catch up on all the edits from fall. I mean, we had so many swells there in September, October, and so November, December, I just was like, film, don't worry about making the vlog. So hope you guys enjoy the action edit, but as you notice, most of the vlogs have been void of anything real life or things going on around home or family. And so now I wanted to take the time to just put out some clips and then catch you guys up. And in catching y'all up, it's really just like me kind of like talking about real things that I've been thinking and feeling and dealing with as far as, you know, YouTube and my time sitting here at this desk and surfing and whatnot, and kind of hopefully give some insight to those of you that care and are interested and are like, oh, where's all the, you know, you've probably noticed the lack of content and the sporadicness of it coming out, and so this is kind of what's going on. So anyway, let's rewind back to fall. As you know, I was dealing with so many issues with my ear. Basically, every swell was a pain, and then even in between swells I was struggling a lot, and so there were days where I couldn't edit. I was just didn't feel good, and so that September, October was just non-stop swell, and so in between I wasn't getting a ton of editing done. And then at the end of October I went on a trip, which ended up being one of the Maps to Nowhere episodes. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it was one of them. I came home and then was looking into Thanksgiving, and so I was trying to catch up on edits. I think at the time I was working on, like, I don't know, one of the hurricane swells, and went into Thanksgiving, and then went straight from Thanksgiving to a 2-week trip with O'Neill to Puerto Rico to shoot for the summer 2023 catalog. Tight quarters. We had a bunch of us in a tiny little place, and I didn't get any editing done while I was there. Didn't get much surfing done either. The waves were terrible while we were there until like the last few days. And so came home from that into a couple of the swells you saw in this edit, and then the holidays and Christmas. And every year I work with Surf Hatteras when they do their winter week in between Christmas and New Year's. And so there was just like a full 2 months of like life and other shoots besides vlogs, like with O'Neill, Surfline. Yeah, it was just kind of like a lot trying to get edits done and organize footage. The Hurricane Ian swell, I guess, whatever all the lighthouse footage was, that was a beast amount of footage to go through, and so I struggled through it. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I lost like a little bit of my fire to making these videos. It just, I don't know, like I knew that my ear surgery was coming up. I have had it planned for January. At this point in life, I've had the ear surgery. Things are well. There's the basically, not the next video, but the one after that will be diving into the whole surgery and how that went. Yeah, it just was like a weird season, I would say. Felt like I was sitting at the computer a lot. I honestly, just to like fully be transparent, the thing that has made getting more videos out more consistently harder is that finding music. I'm just particular. I don't like to fully just throw whatever I find into a video and put it out there and not care. Like, I care about every single one of these videos I make. And I would say there was a season in my life where, you know, when I started the vlog back in 2018, 19, I cared less about what music I used and was just like, it just has to be half decent and then I'll use it and move on. And then I hit a point in 2021 where I kind of started waiting until I found a song I liked. And then 2022, I was really focused on like back to getting good music as best I can with the royalty-free sites I use. But finding music is hard, and I think I've just exhausted all of the libraries that I use. And so I'll literally spend like 6-7 hours looking for music, like not even editing, just looking for music. And every single video I got multiple songs in it, and so it's like I end up spending just days looking for songs and not finding them. It's so mind-numbing. And so I kind of just had to take a little bit of a break from that and put out less videos so that I could like just breathe a little bit in that aspect. Last year was weird. Lost some sponsors, walked away from some other sponsors. It was a weird feeling. It was a weird feeling to kind of be looking back at my whole career and feeling like I was making headway going into, COVID, and then things got really hard through COVID. I mean, for everyone, I still have a job, so I'm not sitting here complaining about that. I know a lot of people lost their jobs, and but it got real hard, and it's gotten even harder since. And so, I feel like 5 years into the vlog now, I was expecting things to be at a different place now, and I was grinding. For years, I was grinding, like one video a week. Rarely did I miss a week, and it just took a toll on me mentally. So last year, losing sponsors and just being like kind of debating what I'm doing and trying to find a healthy balance of like how much time I sit at the computer. Like I feel like my job is surfing, but I just sit here, like getting out of shape, putting on weight, felt like I was getting worse at surfing. Even though maybe you watch the videos and don't think that, but I feel that and I see it in my own surfing. And so yeah, just trying to find a balance of the two. And so that has led to less videos, less often, trying to go more quality over quantity, and hope that helps me in finding songs and being more just mentally relaxed and stress-free. So anyway, I don't know. I basically decided I was going to hit record on this and just let it go with thoughts and whatever was going through my head. I've been working here at this desk in my home for a long time now. Like my whole career, since I basically started a year after I started getting paid in surfing, has been at a desk in my home. If I'm not in the water, I'm at my desk. I feel like at 30 some years old, I just am looking for something fresher. It's like I just gotten stagnant. Like I started getting over pulling my, I have everything organized in this tiny closet. I got over like working in this tiny space. Like haven't reached a point where I could like expand operations. Although I do sometime in the next few months, hopefully, have an office space coming that we worked on last year and should be finished up this year. And so I think for me, that's going to just be super freeing to be able to have a camera that's always set up to record this stuff. I don't have to like set up my light, set up my mic, and clean my desk. Not that I did, but for me, I think that'll be like completely mentally freeing to just be able to sit down and hit record when I want to talk, throw it on the computer, keep editing, try and streamline things. But yeah, I feel like the phase where I was just like grinding was fading. And that's not to say that I don't love what I do, and I love making these videos, and I absolutely love all the responses you guys give. And I run into people out in public who just have nothing but like stoke for the series, and I'm so thankful for it all, and I'm not going to stop. So that's not what this is. I'm not stopping. Definitely not. Just trying to reimagine what this all looks like. Got some exciting stuff in the works. It's just not going to be coming out every week. And maybe I'll get back to a point where I get caught up and I get more stoked to pick up the camera again and things start coming out more often. And I think I might kind of do a mix of like more raw, candid stuff. Just not color corrected, no special audio, just throw it out there, and then save like the specialty edits for those special swells or special seasons where we get good waves. And I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing ideas. It's just gotten hard to just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and things not growing or expanding. It's mentally taxing. So Been at a weird spot, like I said, between that and like sponsors and just being financially tight. But still fine. Still can pay the bills and still take care of my family, and I'm totally grateful for that. And I'm grateful for the sponsors that I still have, and I still have a job. But basically trying to balance, how much time I sit here. Because I feel like it's affected my surfing. It's affected my love for surfing. You know, I love editing. I love creating videos and content. But I love surfing. And love surfing with my son. And I want to surf with my son more. I've surfed with him more in the last couple months. But through the fall and last summer, spring, like, I didn't surf with him a whole lot. Or my daughter. I basically was just here. And so there was so much in life that I was missing out on because I was sitting here, and it wasn't even that I always had so much that I had to do that it was like that much work. It was just that I was looking for music or organizing footage or just mentally at a, like, you know, it's like writer's block for a videographer. I don't know what you would call that, basically, where I'm like not motivated. And so then everything takes longer. Plus at the time last summer into fall, my computer was getting slower. Basically, as a computer starts, like, the processor just goes through like thousands of hours of work, and then it starts getting slower. And so every time I would like hit spacebar to pause something or hit spacebar to play something, it would take like 2 seconds to get going. And so when that happens 1,000 times a day, it like adds up. And did end up getting a new computer this winter, and so it's going faster. Things are going better. That's a whole lot better. But yeah, it was just like a culmination of things. I feel like I'm kind of rambling now, but like I said, I told myself I'd hit record and just go. I don't know how to really explain where I've been mentally, but at this point, I feel a whole lot better. I would say there was kind of like definitely some hard moments personally that I was going through just with my life and surfing, and you know, just trying to like press back into my relationship with the Lord and figure that out. You know, figure out what I'm supposed to be doing and what that's supposed to look like, and not just kind of going through the motions doing my own thing. I feel like there's been a few times in my life where like I was questioning my career and what I was doing, and each time the Lord just like pushes me back into what I'm doing, is like, keep going. Just been getting rejuvenated to get psyched to pick up the camera again, to film everything again, and document it the way that I had been. But I think it'll look different now going forward, but videos are still going to keep coming. Content's going to keep coming. It's just, I'm working on trying to find that balance. Because if I sit at the computer editing vlogs so much, then like I put out less things I like, which I like making the edits, like action edits to songs I like, which I'm trying to do more on Instagram lately. And but then if I get doing that too much, then the vlogs suffer, and it's like I gotta find a balance. So that's what I've been working on. I definitely would say I'm at a better place mentally, spiritually, than I was back in November, December, January. And yeah, I don't really know much else to catch you guys up on from that. Besides that, that's a lot. I know you guys are probably like, what in the world? Where did this come from? But it's good to get deep. It's good to be honest. Going forward, I'm excited to work on the next video. The waves were pumping for that one. And then go through my ear surgery, which went well. And then go into this coming spring and get that out. Like, I'm just going to I got some boards coming. A bunch of boards from Lost. I think some boards from Paizel. Boards that were supposed to go to Hawaii, or they went to Hawaii. I was going to go to Hawaii in January, but that fell through because of my timing with my surgery. And so those boards are coming, and I'm going to pick those up and start filming a new season of Under the Glass, which I did with Reel and Surfline last year. We were excited about that. Got good stoke from you guys, and so we're going to do it again. Yeah, spend this spring working on that, and I think we'll take it from there. I'm planning to do a whole lot of fishing this summer. I know that last year I spent way too many pretty days sitting at my desk, and it's like this weird thing where like I'm supposed to document me fishing and surfing, but then I wasn't. Working again on balance. Everything about life is balance, and yeah, it's just been, I felt like after 4.5 years of doing this, I hit a roadblock, and so trying to work my way around that and keep going. because that's what it's supposed to be doing. Appreciate all you guys who are still here or who have joined recently. From the last few videos I've put out, I appreciate you guys and your support. I would not be here continuing to put out videos and share the days that I get to score, the trips that I get to go on, if it wasn't for y'all. So I wouldn't even have a career if it wasn't for y'all. So I'm just incredibly grateful for everybody that tunes in and watches these. And sorry, this is a whole lot of rambling. If you're still listening, then you are like the truest of the true legends. I appreciate you. But yeah, I hope to get back to a place in life where my life looks like my desk, but my desk is clean. And so my life is less crazy. Once this looks less hectic, then, it's like, I feel like whenever you're going through stuff, it's a direct reflection of what you're going through internally. Like if you're going through hard times, then like your kitchen's and you're struggling mentally or spiritually or whatever, like your kitchen's a mess, your house is a mess, you dirty laundry, and just everything's a wreck. Your desk is a mess. But it just takes discipline to like stop that cycle. And for me, that's diving into my time with the Lord and figuring out where I'm supposed to be in life, and not this like bad cycle that I've fallen into where I'm just like going through the motions, doing the same thing over and over. And so I'm excited. I feel like I'm in a way better place now. If I would have recorded this weeks ago or months ago, this would have sounded way different probably, but better place now, working out, spending time with the Lord, spending more time with my family. This is obviously still a mess, so I got a little ways to go, but we're all a work in progress. It's just how life is. So anyway, this video is probably way too long now because that was a whole lot of talking, but I'll let you guys go from here. I have for sure forgot some things. And if I think about them when the next video comes out, I'll add it to it. But for now, I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate everyone tuning in. And I really, really appreciate however many of you are still watching this, because that is just like I said, that's legit. I'm so thankful for you. Sharing this journey we call life. And it's not always how it seems. I think that's why I like to just like have these times, and they're not always monthly or half a year every year, where I like sit down and just like lay things out there and what I'm going through. But I think it's good because what I do looks a whole lot different than how it really goes sometimes. There's weeks where my Premiere Pro runs for like 48 hours in a week. So that's on top of surfing and whatever else. Late nights, early mornings. We all are in our own situations, going through life, hard times, good times. It's good to not let the hard times weigh us down and be like the center focus of life, because even amongst the hard times there's a lot of good. And so I feel like when I'm in those moments, like y'all only see the good, on whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes for me personally that is just not awesome or easy. And so yeah, every once in a while, it's good to just lay it out there. It's good to talk. It's good to be open, be vulnerable. Yeah. So anyway, thanks y'all. Hope you're having a good one. If you haven't been, be sure to hit subscribe so you can hear me ramble on about nothing for 10 minutes after the end of the video again. I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyway, I'll see y'all next time, because there will always be a next time. But at least as far as I know, there will always be a next time. As long as I'm surfing and healthy, I'm gonna keep making videos, so stay tuned. I wonder how many times I repeated myself throughout all that. I'm a good rambler. My son is also a good talker, long talker. He gets it honestly from his dad. Like, I'm still talking now and the video's done. Like, I send you guys off. I'm still talking. I'm not even talking to anyone. There's no one here. I'm literally alone in my bedroom. Just filming. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm tired of working in my bedroom. Because there's the light. There's the mic. And just gets old. Gets old doing the same thing over and over again. Looking for something new. Seriously, why am I still talking? And